There are targets, you make enemies, you make friends, you just got to make sure you balance it. So if you make a powerful enemy, you got to make sure you make powerful friends. If that powerful enemy makes its money by doing wrong to the other people, if you cripple his business model, you make friends on the other side. Day one, man decided to walk upright. You had oligarchies of power, socially formed, economically formed. One day, some guy, probably by mistake, was carrying a boulder, fell, and it broke in a round fashion. And then he tried to pick it up, and it rolled instead of him picking it up. Wow, the invention of the wheel. He did it 3 more times, and he put something on top of it, and now you had a cart. And now he's able to transform more stuff from cave A to cave B than the other guy. He made more money. Paradigm shift, power shift. That family, that clan now have more power than the other one. The other one didn't cooperate. They didn't want it to happen. Mother Market doesn't ask your opinion as to when she decides to shift. Some other guy fell and scraped 2 rocks together, a spark came out, landed in dry grass, and fire came. With the invention of fire, now you could work 24 hours a day versus sun up to sundown. Then you have the combustion engine, the IC chip, the microcomputer, the internet, and now the blockchain. Paradigm shifts, and each paradigm shift has a compression of time between it. The network effect, Metcalfe's law. And so that's the way the world works. My success doesn't rely upon whether someone likes me or whether someone wants it to happen. We take the token, we drop a kilogram, an ounce, a gram into the token, and now that gold rides along the blockchain. So you could take kilogram and you could send it from your phone to that guy over there. He could take it and send it to you. You could send it to him. We could do this very easily with 14-second block confirmations. We could do it for pennies. The kilogram is about $46,000, and you could send it for about 14 cents. With full transparency, everybody knows where it goes. Whenever you want to redeem that kilogram or ounce or gram, you simply bring it to the redemption window, which is me right now because it's a proof of concept. I'm not paying for a whole mechanism, and I give you the gold. It's just that simple.
When you develop your application, have you abstracted it from the protocol layer so that if you wanted to, you could port to a different protocol?
I am blockchain agnostic, but Ethereum has a significant head start. It is very easy to find the holes and weaknesses in Ethereum after Ethereum is launched. It's been operating for 4 years, 3 years. The issue is each and every other one of those platforms are going to have similar issues, holes, and weaknesses, but you're not going to find out what they are until several years from now when they get operating. And Ethereum is not standing still. Ethereum 2.0 is just about ready for what I understand. Honestly, I could care less, who succeeds, who fails. I know a lot of the Ethereum guys personally. Joe Lubin, who's the founder of Consensus, his office is right in Brooklyn, right where I live. He was one of the first guys I met in the business, actually. In 2011, one of my clients asked me to look into Bitcoin. I'm like, yeah, whatever, So 2012, I asked again. Look, I'm busy. I don't have time to play games. So 2013, they were persistent. I looked into it. By calling all those big collapses and having happened, I gained sort of a guru status. People thought I was smart. In reality, I just knew 2 + 2 didn't equal 194. But I rolled with it. They gave me the accolades. I took advantage of it. I read the Bitcoin wiki. I read the Bitcoin white paper, and my jaw just dropped. Literally hit the ground. I was in shock. I'm looking over my shoulder to make sure nobody else saw what I was reading. And then I realized I got off the internet and everybody was able to see it. And I'm like, here we have autonomous money that had its own transportation rails that was programmable and didn't rely on any centralized authority at all. Free of money center banks, free of central banks. This is nirvana, if you know what to do with it. So now I'm like, this is too good to be true. So I tested the code to see if it worked. I had a program to get the stuff to compile. It worked. We created a smart contract, a digital swap that worked and cleared it on its own. With no bank or broker involved. Then I called around to see why everybody else didn't do it. And I'm getting, well, the code is beta, it doesn't work. Oh, no, they just compiled it, it does work. Well, nobody's really interested in smart contracts. That's nonsense. Maybe you just didn't understand what they were doing, but how could the whole world not understand what they were doing? So after about a month and a half of due diligence, I said, there's something here.